go. Yep. Of course, I succumbed.
To Spyro.
To Spyro. This has got to be a bit of a test for my PC.
Yes. Max settings.
Okay, rolling.
Max settings, 144 FPS.
It's been peaceful here.
Duplicating
in
the screen
worlds,
effectively
or
3
is
times.
it 6?
I
For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure. Or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a man.
I see what he did there.
Gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
So, who's the bad guy here?
I always appreciate the opening to Spyro 1.
It's so simple.
It's got so much going on, but it's just like, it's just straightforward as it gets.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
So, this remake, they didn't need to make every dragon unique.
Oh, they didn't, but they did, and
They
it's
did.
great. I love this game. I really do. This is coming from someone who spent many years of my life watching you play this, and the first time I played this was Reignited.
Oh, the wheels of joy when they announced this remake from me. It was something. And then it's like,
Yeah,
wow, maybe Spyro will get more games now.
Smile.
Smile.
Opium.
And every time I remind myself of that, I get incredibly sad. So...
It's okay. Reignited is very good.
Good orcs.
Are you gonna do the thing where you clear out the hub world before going into levels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crusading,
I think I did that too.
baby.
I did that too. If enemies didn't respawn, I probably wouldn't, but
Yeah,
it's hard to keep track.
it's only
It's hard to keep track of what things you haven't killed. Is this a skill point for making that in one glide?
there's a skill point for just making that at all, which is a weird thing.
Oh.
Because it's
Which is
Required
kind of
thing.
weird, because yeah. I mean, the skill points in this game aren't hard. I'm just surprised that was one of
well, the
them.
skill points in Spyro 1 aren't hard because the skill points in Spyro 1 they didn't originally exist.
Cool flash. Do that
Oh,
again.
okay.
Hi, Spyro.
Spyro 2 was the game I didn't get all the skill points on.
Speedways.
Speedways, yeah.
Cool flash.
I'm not good
again.
enough
The
to like
artisan's boss is through
do the
a
funny
portal
speed
in the
strats.
Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
I can turn the voices up. So yeah, this game, like, So I'm a Spyro baby. I will freely admit that. First video game I ever played. Which is why every time I remind myself, there's never going to be a Spyro 4. It just stings a little bit more.
I think the first game I ever played was Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive. Well, Cal Mega Drive. It was kind of a funny experience. I got invited over that one, like the only other kid in the village who had a video game system. I'm sorry, I didn't have one. And that was my first introduction to video games at all.
Yeah, so I think I got a PS1 from my uncle when I was like...
Press the jump button twice to glide.
Spyro came out in 1998. So I would have been
98, 97?
my third birthday in 1999.
Mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
So it was before Spyro 2 came out. And, yep. I will still boot up either the original or Reignited, and I will just...
You still have the disc, don't you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Does it run?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to replace the laser in my PS2, actually, so...
Is that why was causing it to load slowly, or was it
Yeah.
actually the disc?
The
okay.
the PS2 lasers,
Okay.
ain't the best.
Okay, I thought it was actually like the disc being worn slightly.
I mean, that's gonna happen eventually.
I mean, yeah, that's what I assumed. Because the last time I remember you streaming this, it would take about 15 seconds for some dragons to load in that you rescued.
Yeah. That's about right.
But the disc was what, like 20 years old,
Yeah,
so I kind of expected
the
it.
disc now is 27 years old. Soon to be 28.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
Picking up money.
His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Okay, all dragons found in the Artisan Hub.
There's only 5 of them, aren't there?
4.
4. I find it funny that, like, this is here, but you don't get the hint for it for the second world, even though you can totally just find it on accident.
Yeah, in the original, those platforms only light up once you've received that hint.
Oh, okay, so you actually had to go
You don't
to World
have
2
to,
and then...
but the indication that something's happening only happens once you've got that hint.
Oh,
You can,
Oh, they
at any
light
point,
up.
jump on
Okay.
all 5 of them and it opens the door.
right. Sorry, I misheard what you said.
So we're playing this on PC, if you couldn't tell by the fact it's running above 30 FPS, because there is no console version of this game that runs above 30 FPS.
Yeah, I think it's locked to 30?
Yep, they're all locked
Or
to
just-
30.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's a huge deal. But
If you want to run this game at a frame rate above 60 FPS, what you'll have to do, and this is genuine, you have to set your FPS to unlimited, not a hard number,
yeah, I remember you had to set it to unlimited.
and then you have to enable VSync. Otherwise, all kinds of things start breaking.
yeah, I remember you said you tested this on your own time.
Yep.
And funny things are happening.
Funny things happen, like certain enemies that move platforms in later levels don't.
Oh, this is the wizards, right?
Yep. And as it turns out, that's a frame rate issue. Why that's tied to frame rate, I don't know. Why
That's
setting frame rate to unlimited and then putting VSync on fixes it, I also don't know. The best way I can describe it is Unreal Engine.
yeah, because I think we're past the days of clock speed affecting things. I love Windows 95 sometimes. I feel like the Spyro 1 flight levels were the hardest of the bunch, but I think they were also my favorite because of how you could go about them.
Yeah, the Spyro 1 ones are a lot less linear and rigid in how you're expected to do it.
Yeah, I always remember like the hardest part for me was the opener, because it was always like one, like how you started the level kind of impacted the rest. There was one later one where I had to like kind of like go straight up and then to the left. It was like the third one or something where I had to like. I'll remember it when I see it, but I remember having to do a really weird maneuver right at the start to get on course.
Howdy, Hyper Ninja. Nice first try. I've been playing this game for nearly 30 years. If I wasn't getting it on the first try, there'd be a fucking problem.
I was actually more surprised that you were running low on time and that you might not get it first try.
That's good.
That's what I was. That's what
the
I
one
was
with the boats.
expecting.
Oh, Wild Flight. Yeah, Wild Flight is the one where you have to make an immediate turn at the start.
That was it. Yeah. It was. I was either going for the boats or something else, but I had to make a really weird turn right at the start, or else I wouldn't make it.
So we're playing this at 144 FPS because why not? And in case you're wondering why the load times into the hub world are so quick, SSD.
Yeah. That said, I did enjoy Wild Flight, despite its really annoying opener.
Ooh, you're coming in all kind of low bandwidth either.
Hold on.
Go get the key first.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
How about now?
That's better.
Okay. I had a feeling I know what was causing that. I probably shouldn't stay logged into an MMO in a highly populated area.
Yeah, it'll start to eat the CPU.
It's like, I'm just gonna move somewhere else.
It was initially weird for me to hear Tom Kenny voicing Spyro in Spyro 1.
Because he voices SpongeBob in Spyro 2.
Yeah, because he voices Spyro in Spyro 2 and 3 and beyond, up until the reboot. At which point he gets replaced by fucking Elijah Wood.
Huh?
Yep. In the Legend of Spyro game, Spyro's voiced by Elijah Wood.
That's...
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro.
There's an Elder Dragon in that game who's voiced by fucking Gary Oldman, so, you know.
He stays strong. Like
It's where most of the budget went.
Sure.
Yeah.
However, if you want to know something even funnier about those reboots, apart from the fact that they are very odd games, Sparks has a voice in those games. So the first game, he is voiced, excuse me, voiced by David Spade, who famously has exactly one voice. In the second game, he's voiced by Billy West.
Okay.
And then in the third game, where they make the joke about it, would you like to take a guess as to who voices Sparks in the third game?
That could be useful.
It's not Wally Wingert, is it?
No, it's Wayne Brady.
Run into trouble, Spyro.
What? Excuse me?
Yep. Can you imagine the whiplash on that? David Spade doing David Spade, Billy West doing a voice, Wayne Brady doing a voice.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I mean, Tom Kenny as Spyro, that's just... You know. It's like Lex Lang as Cortex.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, there was someone first. And I do love Clancy Brown as Cortex. But... Man.
Lex Lang as Cortex is iconic.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Cappy. We're not at Spyro 3 yet.
Star has a voice. I had a feeling someone was going to make that joke. I just didn't want it to be me. Doesn't he do that in Spyro 2 as well?
No, he starts doing that in 3.
Okay, I miscounted then.
Then Hero's Tale has him do a buzz initially, and then he speaks normally.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
You know, the one thing I miss from the PS1 Spyro, you know, apart from the fact that I just kind of love how PS1 games look, the skyboxes. So the skyboxes in Spyro 1 are incredible.
I don't remember them very well. I thought they were kind of like... I thought this one was kind of blank, but I could be just
They are
not remembering.
really ethereal. And I think they're done by doing some cheating stuff with the PS1.
Cheating? Alright, they don't have names in this game.
No, that's Spyro 3, where there's 151 of the
3.
bastards.
And a half.
And a half. I suppose so. It's a lot prettier than the remakes, despite the hot dragons. Cappy saying the quiet part out loud there.
This big open part of the level up here always confused me. It's like too empty.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, the PS1 Spyro games have got a vibe. I think that's the best way I can word it. You see the PS1 games and it's like really like dreamlike, and there it is. Burn the secret rose.
Oh yeah, there's one rose just out here.
There it is.
There it is.
So in this game, they added Sparks' radar, which you do by clicking the right stick. If you're playing on the Switch too, you've got you know, I just assigned it to one of the back buttons. I'm unfortunately using the PS5 controller for this. Because I don't think Steam supports the Switch 2 Pro controller yet.
Not Switch 2, no. Not yet.
Okay, let's go do Town Square. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were... Yeah, you're damn right they knew what they were doing. Look at what they did to Bianca in 3. Fucking Lola Bunny.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Right, they knew. They even made Spyro kind of buff. They knew.
They did? Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, Spyro's a lot more toned. Then again, it probably helps to, you know. He's got more than like 30 polygons.
Yeah, they have like more than 256 colors to work with now.
Nice little FPS drop there. Thankfully, you guys can't see the FPS counter.
It's
It also
true.
tells me I'm currently using 70% of my GPU. I'm putting that 4070 Super to good use, damn it.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls.
So if
Use
you
the
played
right stick to
Crash
get
Bandicoot 3
control.
back on the PS1, there was a... You could input the Konami code on the title screen that would give you a demo for Spyro 1, because, you know, They both came out in 1998. That demo was the entirety of the first world.
Oh yeah, a Spyro 3.
1.
Yeah, 1. Sorry,
Yeah, because Spyro 1 came out when Crash 3 came out.
you said 3, and then I put 3 in the wrong game.
And I think Spyro...
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing.
Was it
Did
Spyro
you know
1 or
that
2
you
had
get
a
your longest glide by
CTR
pressing
demo
the
in it?
jump button at the very top of your jump?
2, I think.
It's like how I think Spyro 3
I thought it was
has
3.
Spyro 3. Ratchet and Clank 3 I think has a Sly 2 demo in it.
That I didn't know about.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
Is he okay? He threw a knife. It's okay, you don't have to answer that.
Get back here, you fuck.
I do recall the thieves in this game being kind of hard to catch.
Yeah, the thieves in this game are a lot more of a puzzle.
The forest one I think was my least favorite.
So I'm going to activate this guy first before I do this, because this is funny.
Go on.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always track your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Yeah, so that hint's new, because in the first game you just said thank you for releasing me. Damn, I missed. Alright, now I do actually need to come do this level again, because I did miss the skill point, and I always miss the skill point, because it's not something I immediately think to do.
It's killing all the bulls in one pass or something?
Killing all the bulls with the charge.
With the charge, that was it.
So when I was a wee kiddo, if I had to pick between Spyro and Crash, Spyro.
Okay.
I know for
enough.
most people it's actually the other way around. I find that people who grew up with Crash first aren't as big on Spyro. Which is weird.
It isn't that weird. They're very different games.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, because killing him with the charge makes him stuck on the ground. That's right.
Oh yeah, Spyro 1 has the clam enemies in air quotes. Clam chests with the dragon statues in that are extra lives.
Right.
And if you kill an enemy you've killed before, they drop one of these little orb things. If you collect enough of them, you get an extra life. However, Spyro 2 and 3 added a feature where instead of that, where killing enemies again gets you orbs that you can use to get extra lives, or finding a certain chest to get an extra life, there are still the certain chests, except they're now jars,